When you just signed it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Unforgivable even in bankruptcy.
Yeah.
So you just gotta die.
I mean, that's really the only way.
Or pay them off. I mean that's the
Or
other
pay 'em off.
option. Other option. But you just gotta die out the rip.
Welcome back to another episode of Nobody Asked for This podcast. I am Sydney, aka Sydney with one Y, aka Sid the CPA, and I am joined by my marvelous, smiling. Look at his smile. Hey, look at that smile. Got a face only a mother could love. Oh, just beautiful.
Only? I thought it was an insult.
It usually is.
You know what? Your mama.
But we try to stay positive here.
Understood. I love her too. Your mama I'm talking about. No, just messing. What's up, people? What's up, people? I am your boy, Sydney. You know, me. And this is, she already introduced herself, but this is my amazing wife. I was going to reintroduce her, you know what I mean? You know how we do.
I need no introduction. Honey.
Oh, okay. And then it's dun, 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 some Beyonce music I can hear in the background.
Right. Or Erykah Badu. You know what I'm saying?
Either
yeah. One.
Erykah Badu, I can see that. That's more like you. With Jill Scott.
Oh, I love me some Jill.
Yeah. That's pretty amazing. How are you this week?
This week was, it was good. Child, that got the business deadline behind me. You know what I'm saying?
Where's
Grateful. It's, in the past.
In the back.
Hey, back there, okay? We're not even turning, we're not even looking back there. It's just there. Grateful to have that behind me, for sure. Now I just got the personal tax deadline, and it's just, whew.
When is that?
April 18th.
April 18th.
So, if you haven't filed, go file. Get an extension filed, because penalties and interest accrue by the day. Go take care of that. I cannot urge that enough. Go take care of it. Even if it's just an extension, go get an extension filed. Then you have till October.
So when you say penalties, what are the penalties like? How much are they? Like, what is it a percentage of?
So the interest is going to be based off how much taxes is owed, like how much taxes due. But let's say if you are supposed to have a refund, that kind of thing, they'll kind of assess a penalty of $50 for a non-filing, and then that will accrue interest.
Oh,
yeah.
So they like the mob. The government. Ooh, y'all ain't shit.
And it's by the day.
By the day?
The day. And the IRS is petty, because what they'll do is they'll wait like 30 days to send you a notice. And so now you got 30 days worth of interest, and it's like, they be petty out here.
What?
They real bullies.
I gotta get myself together, cause I got some place to go. They ain't shit. Like, let's make sure everything is tight. What? By the day?
By the
They are worse
day.
than the Sopranos.
I mean, they not throwing birds in the water or nothing like that. But shit, I said they might.
Hey, I was just like, who you're talking about? America. You talking about America? Like,
Man, how you doing?
pretty okay. You know, pretty okay. Thriving, surviving, staying above the wave.
Oh, okay, that's good. That's a good place to be, above the wave. You don't want to hear. You do not want to be under.
Man, because it's right there at my chin. You know, you just. You know when the water be in your mouth and your nose.
God damn, I can relate.
Yeah, I'm staying afloat.
That's good. Staying afloat is
better than floating.
Be proud of yourself.
Face down. For real.
Be proud of yourself for staying afloat, man.
Nah, that's what's up. It's another week of growing, developing and learning. You know what I mean? And that's always.
I love when I hear the word learning. So what did you learn this week?
I'm learning about options. Ooh wee. I know I just got really excited about options. Options is, y'all, boom. Options is dope as hell.
Options,
a little bit like trading
life?
options.
Like trading, okay.
Like trading options. Also, options in life.
You just said options. Like, it's
Damn.
like, okay, like that could be so many things. Like, options is what?
Ooh, options in life. Damn.
I didn't mean to throw you off track.
You just took me to a whole nother lane.
I was just trying to clarify.
Because, like, think about options in life, because I'm in between the limbo right now. And it's just like, damn, now. as you develop more, you learn more. Now you have more choices, more options. And now it really come down to the nitty gritty.
Yeah.
Damn. You're right. But trading options. I'm back like I never left. Breathing hard like I'm out of breath. Came with that rhyme a long time ago. But yeah, trading options. Trading options is pretty cool. You can make a lot of money quick. You can lose a lot of money quick. Like
Quick.
damn.
Okay. Definitely.
Yes.
I mean, I feel like preparation and planning is always a part of that for
Always
sure.
part.
So hey, I'm glad.
Yeah,
I think that is
pretty
something to
fun.
learn though. And I'm excited to study it as well. So
Woo. Like for real. Because it's one of them things like I want to learn right the first time.
right.
And then if I lose a little bit, it won't be as much as I would lose if I was going to lose. But I ain't trying to lose.
Yeah, my thing with losing is that if I lose something, I want to be able to understand why I lost it. Because that's how I know that I'm learning it. Because it's like, okay, listen, damn, I really did. I see I fucked up right here. I should have waited. You know, that, like at least I know
What
why.
happened?
Not just like I'm just putting it. I'm just over here just clicking like, oh, okay, no, I don't know what happened. I'm just over here pressing like that's gambling.
That's gambling. Look, that's gambling.
You got to
Might
know
want
what
to go
buttons to press.
to Windstar for that one. Hold on, they ain't paying me for this. I might take their name out of here.
Go to the casino.
Go to casino. Casino. No, that's what's up though. Yeah. I don't wanna. No, I've learned bits and pieces over the years, but not just enough to sit down and put it together. But now I'm putting it together, and it's like, let's get it. Options.
Yeah.
Options trading is pretty cool. Like I say, I think everybody should learn it. But I think everybody should learn everything. But you know how that go.
You know, you want to know a little bit about a lot of stuff.
Man.
Be able to hold a conversation about it.
Yes, and it gets you in places that some like just conversation sometimes. I had a conversation with Will Edwards. I was like, dude, why we got Gen S? He's like, bro, think about it. When you out there on the golf course and you got somebody that's a Buddhist over there and you took this world religion class, he was like, think about it. You know a little bit, so you can ask a couple questions. I was like, play, I see what you in.
General education. I have a general education to where I can carry on a conversation.
Man, it's beautiful. Pretty dope.
Yeah. That's a good way to look at it, though. It's a good way to look at it. I liked my gen ed classes when I was in school. It was something that was just like, I ain't gonna really use this in life, but I might use it in life because I'm learning about like sociology and psychology. Those are my gen eds because I didn't major in that, so I had to take it. But it's like, okay, now I know why people really be fucked up out here. Okay,
Dude,
cool. Man, but
yeah. I'm sorry.
I don't know. I was just gonna talk about mostly like with that and kind of just using your gen eds in conversation. It's just like use that college degree as much as you can.
As much, because they gonna charge you as much as they can. So you might as well use it as much as you can.
Them student loans not going nowhere. I know y'all want them to, but I'm just here. I don't want to be a negative Nancy though. I don't.
They going somewhere.
I just want you to understand that the person in administration made the student loans unforgivable in bankruptcy. So if you think he gonna forgive them,
Unforgivable in bankruptcy?
that when you file bankruptcy, you still owe them, motherfucker.
What? How did they get past that? Somebody just wrote it on a paper and just signed it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Unforgivable even in bankruptcy.
Yeah.
So you just gotta die.
I mean, that's really the only way.
Or pay them off. I mean that's the
Or
other
pay 'em off.
option. Other option. But you just gotta die out the rip.
Pretty much.
I'm calling next week. Hey y'all, Sydney, yup. So he can't pay y'all. Oh well, we'll pass it over. We'll pass it over. They'll probably pass that bitch over. I'll probably
They coming for somebody in your family. They gonna skip trace somebody in your family.
He said he had a dog, right? Well, we have poop. Nah, that's funny.
Yeah.
Damn. That's the way life is. That's the way life is. And when you said psychology, that's amazing. Psychology was one of the most amazing classes. Taught me a lot about people, a lot about myself, even evolving to now. Even like how people compare themselves to other people, you know.
Why do we do that?
Why? That's what I'm asking. Like, I just be sitting there like, why do we do that? Like, what makes us do that?
I don't know. I always have to catch myself when I'm in comparison mode or scrolling on social media looking like, oh man, that would be nice to have. I'm just like, I don't know what they took to get that for them. I don't know, like, and I don't know what it's gonna take for me to get that. So it's like, definitely be careful what you're wishing for, what you're comparing, and that kind of stuff. It's just, I always have to be like, okay, you don't know that story, nothing like that. Be grateful for what you have. But sometimes it's just, you kind of have to see it for it to be done, for you to kind of know that you can do it. So maybe that's why we do comparison or whatever, but you gotta stop it.
We have to, like, you gotta slow down. But I also think, like, it's just how people think of themselves. Like, people, like, a lot of people really don't have a positive image and aspect and self-esteem of themselves. Like, I don't know. I'm just speaking, like, possibly, because the way I see what people compare, like the things that people compare. But all in all, at the base of it, like, what does it matter? Like, and when I say self-esteem, like, some people can display a high self-esteem, but behind closed doors,
man,
oh my God.
And that's the part that we don't see. Like, when it's all said and done, when they at home by themselves, you know what I'm saying? Like, we don't see how they feel. We see what's on social media. We can only see a certain part of it, a certain part of their life. And that's one thing that I also keep in mind with, like, comparison and that kind of thing. Because it's just like, you tapping on somebody's story, and let's say they got, like, 40 stories. Like, they out here just living their best life. It's 40 stories. Like, and most of those stories are 7 seconds. So that pretty much adds up to, like, maybe 6.5, 7 minutes of their life. And it's like, that's all I get to see. So I'm comparing what I feel like I don't have in life to their 6.5 minutes. It's like, yeah. What it, like, I'm saying, like, that's all I can see. So it's like, why are you doing that? Why are you sitting here saying what you don't have? And it's just like,
that's dangerous. That's deadly.
It is. It's very deadly. It is very deadly. I remember when, like, Facebook first became a thing, there was FOMO, fear of missing out, FOMO.
What?
It was a thing.
What?
That was the actual hashtag when Facebook first came out. What was it? High school? Yeah. FOMO. Like, I have FOMO, that kind of thing. And it was like a hashtag. And it was just like, fear of missing out on what?
Damn, I ain't know that. Like, I'm from OCO. I ain't know that one. What?
You never heard of FOMO?
I never heard of FOMO.
Oh, man.
This mofo never heard of FOMO.
Damn.
Like, for real. Damn. And that's what they wanted to happen.
That is what they want. That's damn.
Yup.
It's hard to see social media as a business, but it really is a business.
It's
they really keep data points on you so they can trigger stuff to, there's, like, when they say that there's an algorithm, there is the algorithm, and it's mostly showing you stuff to keep you there, keep you wanting something, wanting that attention, like wanting to compare yourself to somebody else. It's just like, do you even see your friends anymore on your social media? Like, when you're scrolling do you see your actual friends post?
Facebook, I dropped 1,600 plus people, so now I think I only follow like 400 some people, and 200 of them got to go.
How long did it take you to delete 600 people?
3.5 weeks, 42 hours.
Cause damn.
Yeah.
I try my best to go through and clean up my friends, but it's just like, I can only do this one at a time, and I don't appreciate that. I do not appreciate Facebook. There should be a select all, click on the page, do the first 50, and then delete. Like, there's...
Yep. I took my time. I had to break out the laptop. It was smoking.
It couldn't even be on the phone.
Man, and then, like, if I was somewhere where didn't have to be engaged, or I was just sitting there in idle time, I just get my phone out and go. My thumb. That's why this thumb's strong on this hand. But if my thumb rests somebody right now, I break their whole like that thing's strong. But it took me probably, like, for real. It took me like 2-3 weeks, 4 weeks. Because I was just, at one point I was like, if I can get 25, okay, bet. I get 25, like, oh, I can get 25 more. Then I get that second 25, like, yeah, did I get 25? No, go. And I walk away. Yep.
That takes patience. I applaud you. Because I always, like, limit my screen time. Because I don't want to be on social media. Social media is heavy sometimes and draining, and then that comparison start kicking in, like, especially you over here trying to just navigate your life, and then again they look like they got their life figured out. Oh my God, look at them. They doing this, they doing that. It's like, okay, listen, your time is coming. Your time is coming. Why are you taking where somebody else is and comparing that to like your lack of, like, why do you feel like you are lacking because you see what somebody else has? It's not how blessings work. It's not how your life works.
It's like, why do you want it? Why do you want that they have? What is the reason? And when you get it, what will it satisfy? And for how long? Those are the questions that...
Those are powerful questions. When you start comparison, that, like yourself, that's like, why? Like, you know, people do like the relationship goals or whatever. It's just like, why is this a relationship goal? Is it like the post itself? Like, you want your man to post about you? Is that what you really want? You know, do you want him to feel this way about you? Like, do you want him to like tell you that this is how he feels about you? Like, what is it that you really want?
Pushing for.
That's definitely a powerful question to ask.
And then like how do you get it? Like, how do I get that? Or how do I get what I deserve? Or how do I recognize when I have something like that? You know, like, you can twist this whole comparison around. You can flip that thing on 180 and you can make it into you have to self-reflect and see inside of yourself, like, what do I have to do to get a relationship that I've always envisioned, not what somebody else has. You just got to envision it. When you compare something to your vision, woo, man, like, that's your vision. And look at your life now, and then you compare it to your vision. Don't look at somebody else's vision, because they envision it. That's whatever they displaying, however they want to display it. That's what they choose to display in their dream. You know what I mean? Like, what's yours?
Yeah. And the real relationship goal you should have is, I want somebody that's willing to do the work with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, willing to wake up, choose me every day, you know, choose each other every day. That's the real relationship goal. So that's kind of how it should be displayed, like, when it comes to the comparison and those kind of things. So don't just take the picture. Yeah. For sure.
Live the life. Oh, I like that. Don't just take the picture.
Don't just take the picture.
Live the life. Because that's a lot, you know, a lot of people just take the pictures. Man, it's superficial. And it's kind of sad. No, it's sad. It's sad. It is sad. But whatever floats their boat, I just hope that when they're ready, there's somebody there to help them with that mental strain that they put on themselves. Constraint. Because that shit is real.
Yeah, and I feel like, well, I'm a firm believer of just like, you won't really get what you're wanting until you kind of appreciate what you already have. Like, why would the universe, God, whatever, bless you with more if you're ungrateful for what you have right now? Like, if you can't see the goodness in what you have, like, why do you think that you're ready for, like, that relationship, that business, that lifestyle, that kind of thing, if you can't even manage what you have now?
Yep.
So I have to take all of that into consideration when I start, like, getting into that imposter syndrome and comparison and those kind of things. I have to ask myself those hard questions. And I think journaling has definitely helped me, because I would kind of ask myself that and write it out. Like, I write out those answers. Like, okay, it's like, I'm really truly over here comparing somebody's chapter 10 to my chapter 2. Like, I just started. Why do I think I need to jump chapters? Like, why do I think I need to start off successful, like, all the time? Like, it doesn't work like that. It's something that builds up and it takes work. And so I just have to remember that, take that into consideration. And sometimes it does get me down. I'd be like, you know what? No, I want to be rich now. But shit. Are we there yet? But man,
like, for real, I understand.
Baby steps.
For real, like, it's some real deal ass baby steps. It's the Deadpool baby legs baby steps. It's them type of baby steps.
It's them Pee-wee baby steps, man.
Man, put that picture in your mind, because it's real deal like that. But it's also just understanding, like, damn, ask a question. Understand you can ask a question. Ask that person. God damn, ask them. Like, hey, I like your pictures. I like what you do. How can I get or what do you do to get yourself to this level of bliss? You know what I mean? Ask them that, because you can learn from everybody. Goddamn, like that's how I feel about it. So because comparison kills. Comparison kills. It's one of the most deadliest bullets that's never shot out of a gun. Like, it kills, and I hate that it does that. You know, like, I just feel sorry for people, because I have ran into that myself. You know what I mean? Especially the imposter syndrome. That, man, your mind, yourself, can be your worst enemy. Man,
that's who we really fighting.
Yep.
That's really our biggest enemy.
That's who we compare. Like, we mad at ourselves.
Our biggest hater be ourselves. And I have
be your own blood. Literally,
bruh. I wake up so many times.
You
like,
funny.
Damn. I really don't want to do this.
Yep.
Man, I can go back. You know what I'm saying? I can get a job right now. Man. But it's like, I got a job. You know what I'm saying? Why don't I see my business as my job? Like, why do I think that the security is in going back to work? It's like, nah.
Will you be able to go to work like the way you go to work?
Right. Will I be able to have that freedom like that? I get to plan my day. I get to do what it is I want to do. I get to, if I want to work 4 hours today, I can work 4 hours today.
Man.
If I want to take a whole day off and go have lunch with my granny, I can do that. I ain't gotta ask nobody. So it's like, hey. But sometimes myself be like, nah, let all that shit go. Okay? Nah. And I'd be like, bro, you hating. Like, why you hating? You know what I'm saying? Like, why you hating? I don't understand.
Get back.
Just like, why? Bruh.
Hey, get off me. Nah. It's real. But when you start calculating the numbers and stuff, and then just like the psychological aspect of it, woo! Stay back there. Stay back there now. Sometimes, because it's convenient. It's convenient. The responsibilities are removed. Like, a lot of responsibilities are removed.
Man.
And it's cool. Don't get me wrong. It's cool, but like, it's so much more freedom. Like, you complain about different shit. That's one of the biggest things. Like, you complain about different shit.
Yeah.
And then, like, I know the higher we go, we're gonna be complaining about some real different shit. And then those people that's doing it, they gonna be like, how is that something to complain about? You know, and I'm just saying complain, like, you know, talk shit about like something. Like, damn, okay, how can I write this off this year? Man,
I can't wait to get back on this whole free travel game. Let the IRS pay for my travel. Man, can't wait.
Man, like,
thinking about how I'm writing stuff off. Like, man, I could do this. You know what I'm saying? I can go buy me this laptop and I'm gonna write that off. Okay, I'm gonna let my business pay for it. Couldn't do that when I had a job.
No,
I had to come out of pocket.
Pay double tax. Paying so many taxes, your taxes got taxed,
bruh.
As you heard, every day they got a percentage on your money.
Every day.
Every day
they like, hey.
It's 365 days in 1 year, and each day they get money off your money. You know what compound interest is?
Think about it. That's a lot of money.
Take a second. That's a lot of... So they get interest off that payment that was before? Like, say if it's $50 and tomorrow it'd be $50.50. Now it's interest on top of my $50.50, or it's top on my...
It compounds, yeah.
Hold on, it compounds?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I done yelled at y'all earlier. Yeah, it compounds.
Yes. Like, sometimes people...
I just said it jokingly.
Sometimes people will receive notices and the penalty will be like $130, right? But the interest is in the thousands.
How do you get away from that?
The best way, well, you can't get rid of the interest, but you can get penalty abatement. So they'll get rid of the 133.
No, man.
Yeah, and the thing is, with penalty abatements, you get a one-time get out of jail free card. You can use it one time. Now, I say one time, but depending on who you get on the phone, they might give you a little something. They might be like, okay, like, I saw that you filed for this in 2014. I'm not supposed to do this, but you know, that kind of thing. But that interest,
I am appalled.
oh, they want that. They want that interest for sure.
Wow, I ain't know that. Like,
and they want the tax. Like, they want the tax and they want the interest. The penalties can go away, but you still owe the taxes.
You can take the interest and have it. I don't owe you that anyway. I will give you your money. How long you got to pay them off?
It's usually lump sums.
Huh?
Yeah, you need to pay up. Like, you need to pay up. They are not. They are. I'll tell you, they're bullies, and they're bullies that are very unorganized. Because I'm just like, how come you don't know how much taxes I owe? This is supposed to be your job, but now I got to tell you how much taxes I owe, and then you taxing me on what I told you that I owe. So what if I'm wrong? It's just like, I don't know.
$2. $2.50. That's all I got.
Bruh, it's the IRS is. I ain't gonna. They just need some work. They're a work in progress.
Y'all great. Keep up the good work.
They're a work in progress.
Man.
Let me say that.
Tell me, this is a long progress. But you ain't working. This is the tax season. This is the season you talk about taxes. You get in bullshit, especially the way the economy going right now. Inflation.
Man.
Wish my hair grew like inflation. Maybe
I wish I made money like inflation, man. Inflation went up 9%.
Yes.
7?
Like,
no, it was 9. It was more than 3, which is the raise that people usually get.
7 even back dope, little Joe. That's what you sound like. 7.
I just know it's one of them numbers.
So what is it again?
Inflation?
Yeah.
It's like the cost of living. So what?
Oh yeah, I know what that is.
Oh.
I'm just saying, like, it went up. I know it went
yeah.
up. Damn, man, like, that's sad. I say it's sad, but I went in the store and saw a bag of chips for $4.29
for one bag.
For one bag, and
was it the family size?
No,
it wasn't the family size.
Family size.
It was just a regular.
Just that bag. Family size like that, and they got like a little bit less air. But the regular size is like that, and it had like half air and only 2 potatoes cut up in the inside.
That makes me grateful I don't eat chips because I'm just like, dang.
I was like, what?
You said $4.29?
$4.20. That was on discount at Tom Thumb.
Dang.
That was on discount at Tom Thumb.
For $4.29, I could have had a whole different meal.
What, 7.9?
See, I told you it had them numbers in it. And I said 7 and I said 9. The point I was missing, but
9.
Mm-hmm. You can round it up to 8.
I'm finna start stripping for the blind.
Oh.
See what I like?
How that work? Oh.
Wow. That's how it work. Wow. Get them chicks.
It's gonna be beautiful. I wish you nothing but luck in that endeavor.
You know you play too much.
I do. I wish you nothing but luck.
No, but that's damn 79. Look, compare that. Let's compare this to back in the days. No. That's hey, now it's time to get on that grind. Time to find them hustles, man. It's time to build them businesses. It's time to take that W-2 money and start them business. Start them them W-9s, them 1099s. Ain't that right? Yeah. Start to take that money and flip it over. And then once you flip that over, you're gonna get a bird. Then no, I'm just playing. I don't even know nothing about that. I just gave birds from Popeyes. But it's time to like get those business you always want to start started.
Yeah. I feel like when inflation does that and it grows that fast, it's time to start putting your money in things that are growing faster. So just how you mentioned options, like that would be something that's great if you are W-2 employee. Like, make sure you check on your 401k, see what that's doing. If you have like an IRA if you have an IRA, make sure you check on that, see what that's doing. Start investing in things. Start getting you a actual financial advisor that can invest in things for you. Make sure that you are sitting with them every quarter. Don't just turn over your money to somebody and just expect them to handle it. That's not okay.
You gotta be controlled.
These need to be, if they have advisor in their title, they need to be able to advise. I need to be able to sit down with you and look at you. And one question that you should always ask your advisor is, what are you investing in? You need to make sure that you're vetting these people. Like make sure that whoever you're getting your advice from, it's credible. It makes sense to you. Because again, this is your money, your responsibility. Everything, those decisions that you make fall back on you. You can be like, oh, so-and-so told me to do this. They told you to do it, but they didn't do it for you. So, your decision.
Yeah.
You made that decision to follow that advice. Make sure that advice makes sense to you.
You heard the lady. She's a CPA.
I am a CPA.
I just know how to count to 10. No.
Oh, man.
Take that advice for real. Cause, and then don't attach emotions to your money.
I am.
Because that'll really hurt your feelings.
Yeah. Money fluctuates. And the US dollar is not even backed by nothing. They printing this stuff every day. Okay. So your money is actually becoming worth less every single day.
Like the government take your money every single day.
Pretty much.
Dang.
So you can't necessarily just be emotionally attached to it. It's like, hey, it's not going to get you as far as it used to. And that's a part of life. That's the game.
That's the game. And that's the way love go. Nah, that's the game for real. Now we see it's, like I said, it's at 7.9. Now you know your money need to make at least 9%.
At least 8.1
I
to
know
get
it.
that 0.2, you know what I'm saying? At least some.
Some, I'm saying 9 to be generous. So if you can find something to get your money to make you 12, that's pretty good. 16, oh, okay. 20, damn, we in the money. But now, 25 or 30%? Oh, yeah, that's wealth money right there. My money healthy. My money eating its veggies. Man, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
Well, tax season.
Busy season, tax season. I like it. You know, I wouldn't trade it for the world. I definitely evolve every tax season. I always reflect and be like, I ain't gonna do this shit next year. I always have that conversation with myself because it's learning. I appreciate it. And I just kind of want people to be educated about their taxes. Like, most people use taxes and it's just, I got to find somebody to do my taxes. And it's just like, yeah, find somebody to do them. I agree with that. It definitely needs to be an actual person. But just kind of like I said, make sure that you understand that your taxes are your responsibility. Make sure that whoever is filing them is explaining what it is they are filing. Don't just, like, they should offer you to kind of review it, that kind of thing. Like, so you can know. You don't want to just send it off and then, let's say audit does happen and it's like, oh, now you stuck like Chuck, like, oh, I didn't know I had to keep track of that. Because when an audit happens, what the IRS gonna do is they're gonna be like, you can't claim this, you can't claim this.
What?
Now you owe us this. That's usually the result of audits. Like, they're just making sure that whatever you put on there, you can back it up. And if you can't back it up, baby girl, you can't claim it. So
This my bike, punk.
telling you, they bullies.
Dang, IRS. Iris. Dang.
If you put the in front of it, it spells theirs.
That's why they did it.
I learned that in like 7th grade.
7th?
That's how I know how to spell
I'm
theirs.
27.
That's how I know how to spell theirs.
So you've been doing taxes since you came out the womb. You probably
Pretty
took the
much.
doctor paper. Let me get this. You can't write that off. And hand it back to him, huh?
I have been interested in numbers since I was a kid.
That's what's up.
I've always loved math.
I'm going to teach you how to gamble.
I always loved money as well.
We're going to have to teach you how to count binary numbers. You probably already know how to do that. Count. Never mind.
I know 01 is 2.
And 2, 1 is 3. No, I'm fucking with you. But y'all, man, I appreciate
And
it.
10 is 20.
10 is 20?
Because you use 1 and zeros. So it's like the 0 is like off and then the 1 is like on. So it's just, so 01 be like it's off, but then the 1 is there, so that's 2. But 10, 20, 0 is off, so it's, you get it? Yep. Okay. Binary numbers.
It's a bit spider grew up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out.
Yep.
I think I messed it up.
No, stop it. It's okay.
I'll get it one day. But y'all, that's another episode. Nobody asked for this because guess what?
Nobody did.
Nobody
This
asked
is
for
all
this.
unsolicited advice.
And
If you take our advice, again, that's your decision.
sure it is.
Just want to emphasize that is your decision.
Viewer
If you take
discretion is advised. This is if you use our advice, this is up on you. You were in the action to do that on yourself.
That is a full disclaimer.
Full disclaimer, and it'll work. There we go. But like I say, man, peace, love, and shea butter.
Bye.